Greetings, aliens. Welcome back to the mothership. I am the Mediterranean, your host today for the alien invasion. Groucho Marks 1 has redeemed. I'm first today. Congratulations, Groucho, on your redeem. It is wonderful to have you in here, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. PJ Trick, we rated the other day, and PJ followed. Thank you so much for coming over and joining the crew. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see you soon. Would love to chat with you more. Always wonderful being a part of your community. Guys, if you're not following PJ Trick, please, by all means, run over there since you weren't part of the raid, or if you were, give him a follow. Fantastic guy, trying to regrow his stream after a Twitch hiatus. Much like we've been doing here. So always proud and happy to help another Twitch streamer out. Hail the conquering hero, the great Groucho. Way to toot your own horn there, Groucho. But you deserve it. You deserve it. You are definitely the conquering hero. White Thunder 696, boop. Welcome in, my friend. It is always great to see you. I'm glad that you're able to pop in and say hello today. I got first. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not what? You deserve it? You don't deserve it? I don't know. I'm confused now. Anyway, I'm gonna play some Super Nintendo today. It's been... You were first tab up out of 12. Oh, well, I guess I'll be the last one you watch then. I'm kidding. It's been the last couple days. This weekend has been, how do I put this? It's been interesting. I want to say interesting and informative. Inwardly informative. I've been doing a lot of thinking this weekend. And I will chat about that today. Mental health is not something that we do on this channel, but I do think it's important. And sometimes I think if I have an experience and I can talk about it, hopefully it will help someone else. I think is the best thing I can do. So if you don't know anything about Populous, Populous is one of the original God Sims, created by Peter Molyneux of Fable fame. It's very basic. Very basic. But I think incredibly fun. One of those mindless, I was going to say mind numbing, but it's not mind numbing. Well, I guess after a few hours it probably could be. It's just one of those things that you can just start up and go and not have to think or worry too much. And that honestly is, I think, what people need sometimes. That's the point of gaming, isn't it? Just turning off reality for a little while. And having fun. So Lyle is off today, and I thought she was going to ride with me while I did some dashing, but she actually ended up having a plan. She is helping out at the elementary school book fair today. And good for her. She's always been very fond of books and always wants to help other people find a love for reading and literature. And so, because she is after a degree in library science, anything she can do to further the expansion of literary knowledge. I'm having to think about my words here. Not that I have to be cautious, just I'm trying to convey the idea properly. It was great that she had the opportunity to do that today, and I know that she is having a wonderful time, so I don't begrudge her not coming with me on my dash. I know that we are streaming very early today. Reason being, my afternoon is not available, so I wanted to do this while Declan took his early nap, so that I would have some time to talk to you guys and have a good time before my time is up. I don't know how they got over here. I guess they started in two different places because they're down here in the bottom as well. Let's see here. How about, let's see, we can do an earthquake. Let's do some earthquaking. You needed that. So I was just talking with Thunder, and I want to kind of share some feelings that I've had recently with you guys. It's a little early this year, but I've been thinking about my friend Graham recently. As many of you know, I lost Graham to himself. This will be 11 years. Graham was one of the kindest, most caring and loving souls this world has ever produced. And I was thinking about the relationship between human beings and the things that we say and do to each other, both good and bad. Sorry, I'm using the Biffy and doing some chores. I'm listening and try to respond as I'm going. Graham tribute. Yeah, kind of a Graham tribute today. So it's important. It's important that we listen. It's important that we love. It's important that we pay attention. It's so easy to go about our lives and not care, because when you care, you can get hurt, and when you care, other people can think that you are being nosy, and sometimes caring can put you in hot water, but it doesn't matter. Getting bit in the ass is just a part of being a good person sometimes, but that doesn't mean that we stop doing it. And so lately, I want to talk about a situation that I'm in where I have put myself out there as a voice and an ear to someone who may be misunderstanding of the type of relationship that I am trying to have. And that's not always the most healthy place to be. But I don't think that is always the fault of the person who is obviously hurting or had the awful experience that they've had in their life. There are some people in this world that are just awful. And there's no way to get around saying that. Some people just, it's like they live to torment other people. And what it breeds is more people who live to torment other people by destroying their lives and making it more difficult for good people to continue to be good people. Now, we all have choices. We can all choose, obviously, to be better. Do I think I'm going to torment you? Well, I do my best not to. I mean, you do a pretty good job at tormenting yourself, Groucho. Hanging around with schmucks like us. But I saw a story of a person who took the pain of their life. Just got back from saying hi to number 12. Well, I'm glad that you're making the rounds. And I'm sure that everyone else is also very glad for your support. Guys, if you're not following Groucho is one of my oldest friends on Twitch, on Discord, in Destiny. And he's just a genuine, caring, heart-filled person who puts on a wonderfully entertaining and fun stream, usually playing Diablo 3 or Destiny. Also plays a lot of Valheim. If you're into any of those games, certainly go and find him. He is always a joy to play with and hang out with. Let me give you guys a link here. Groucho Marx 1. So while we're on the topic of, you know, caring and being good people to each other, Groucho is the type of person that I am talking about. Who is someone who makes the world a better place and brings joy to everyone he can, so intentionally. And we need more people like that. And I've always said that people tend to say, to use the phrase, the world needs more people like that. And I have always been very quick to say, so why aren't you? It's not hard. It's not hard at all. Instead of saying, I wish there were more people like that, just be like that. If you want more people like that, just be that guy. It's so easy for human beings to just skate by on being bare minimum. But it's no more difficult, if not easier, to just be a decent person. So I'm being kind of deep today, I know, but I think sometimes it's necessary to... Oh, shit. Okay, so he just put his, how deep is deep? Ask your mom. Ah! I'm kidding. Welcome in, Banter. How's it going? Always great to have you in here. So, if you're looking for another great place to hang out, sounds like you're in deep shit. If you're looking for another great person to hang out with, Forsaken Banter is a lovely, lovely human being. Loves the horror games. If you're into horror games, Banter's got the horror. A lot of Resident Evil, some more obscure titles as well. Always fun hanging out with Banter, very chatty. So if you like to have a good conversation, Banter is a great place to hang out. And I won't ask Banter to shout himself out. Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. All right, so explain that one to me. What's that one about? He says, see ya, cunt, in a great cocky accent. Was halfway through that. Lucifer, welcome in. Good to see you. I appreciate your being on top of things. Family friendly stream, please. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Family friendly, my ass. But I'll do this. Lucifer, if you want to shout yourself out, go ahead. Lucifer doesn't stream, according to him, but he is an absolute pleasure to go and hang out with. Plays a lot of Sea of Thieves, and he's really good at Sea of Thieves. Real popular game right now, I know. And he's one of the more entertaining ones to watch when it comes to that. So please give Lucy your attention and your love, because he also definitely deserves it. I love my community. I love this community that I am a part of. Everyone here is wonderful and amazing, and they all deserve as much love as you guys give me in here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm bigger than he is. We're just gonna end this now. Armageddon! Let's go! I'm not in his voice chat, and he's borking, borking me hard. Banisher is basically Ghostbusters set at the start of the USA. Okay, well that sounds fun. So like this colonial, like ghost hunting kind of thing. That sounds fun. Scottish Maiden, welcome in. Alien, how are you? I am doing fantastic today. How are you doing? Scottish Maiden, everybody, just finished up Fallout New Vegas last night. She had an excellent playthrough that ended with a very, very comedic fight against Elijah. Good, glad to hear it. Doing great too. Excellent. Why you calling Meta she? Is she changed sex? I am... You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. Okay, so here we go. Scottish Maiden. Wonderful streamer. Really going places. Really going places. Maiden is one of the people that I have my eye on to do great things. So please go over and have a wonderful time hanging out with Scottish Maiden. She is live almost every day. No, thank you so much. Thank you for being the wonderful person that you are. Also, let's get Lucifer in here, since I've been hyping him up as well. Everybody's wonderful. There are no mediocre streamers in this group. Everybody's fantastic. Everybody should go follow everybody. But now I'm behind on chat. Just got proper trolled to do the DLC. Oh, you're not done on the main story. Gotcha. Okay. Absolutely, Lucy. Absolutely, Lucy. I think I said that right. You are welcome. As I've said, everyone in this group. And here's another one. Charles VZ, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Charles is another amazing, amazing person who just happens to also be an amazing streamer. But I never, ever want anyone to follow a good streamer. I want you guys to find friendships with great people. So please go follow Charles VZ, who is one of the best Metroid players I have ever seen. Though I think he sucks on purpose sometimes for content. Also loves playing Space Marine 2 and Warhammer Darktide. Big Warhammer fan. Somebody I can talk to about Warhammer, which is rare. Never at a loss for good conversation with Charles. He is a fantastic person and one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I am glad to have you in here today. I am doing all right. We have been chatting today about life and the amazingness of the how do I put this? The dichotomy of man, very nearly, is the topic of discussion today. The human soul has such a range, and most people display such a very small piece of that range. All while playing a game that is entirely based in the constant fight between good and evil. Not that, you know, as playing what you would kind of consider the good guys in this game, the blue civilization versus the red civilization. I am pretty aggressive. So it may possibly seem at times that I am not the nicest person in the world. Have a holiday today, so probably going to be using the opportunity to hang the frames. Righto, righto. I am looking forward to being able to see that setup when it's done. You gotta kind of screw with your civilization a little bit in this game. Because when their houses get really nice or they turn into forts, they get complacent and they don't want to leave as much and go and expand. Have a love-hate relationship with the game For Honor. Oh yeah. You are much better at the first-person shooters than I am. Like, I have my couple that I enjoy. And I guess that's kind of true for everybody, but I'm really not good at shooters. I play them, but I certainly don't feel like I'm good enough to play them on stream most of the time. Like, I'm pretty good at Destiny, and like, it's a third-person shooter. Well, shooter, right? Like, I suck at what was it called? Gears of War. Gears of War. I can't do it. Like the third person thing, which it's weird because I'm great at Zelda. Like Breath of the Wild, I love. Pretty good at Destiny? Yeah, I'm pretty good at Destiny. You should come play with me sometime, Charles. You really should. We'll do some Gambit. Sure about that? Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good. I'm confident in saying I'm pretty good. You say, you sure about that? You have over 30 characters warriors from all areas of time, and there's no guns. Okay, well, I have no idea what I'm talking about then, apparently. I thought For Honor was a combat, like active combat. I'd like to accept the challenge. Okay. We might be having us a private Crucible match soon. What do you guys think of that? Sound fun? Medal of Honor. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. Medal of Honor. Maybe I was thinking that. Easy mistake to make. Yeah. Look what I'm playing. I'm playing fucking Populous. It's a game made in 1989. Like the latest greatest RPGs and combat games are not particularly my bag. Though I dabble a little bit. I am really looking forward to, there's some upcoming games. So, okay, here's a big question. What do you guys think of the Switch? The new Switch. The Switch 2 is officially being revealed in Nintendo Direct on April 2nd. That is probably something that, depending on the day, I've got to look it up. That might be something that we stream and have a discussion about. I am excited for a new Mario Kart. I'd like to see some info on a new Zelda. These motherfuckers are taking over my territory, and I don't like it. It's all right. I'm about to make another night here in just a second. Need to get rid of these, like, no man's land tiles. So when your knight destroys an enemy hold, they leave kind of a tainted land where nobody can build. No! He beat me! Motherfucker! Come on, win, win, win! No! Why is he so strong? Okay, you're really pissing me off now. I need to quell his civilization. I need your strength to not be strength anymore. Whatever the opposite of strength is. It's been a year, I think, since I've played, but I think my hunter can mop the floor with your warlock. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. If it's been over a year since you've played, you may have some trouble with the new supers that were introduced in Final Shape. Each class got a new super, and I would say the warlock, the new solar warlock is not to be trifled with, but the arc warlock is also fucking badass. Have they shared more specs on the Switch? I only saw the trailer. The trailer currently is the only thing we have. Chippity Chirpy, welcome in. Thank you for making sure I checked my butthole. I took a shower this morning and made sure to clean my hiney very well. Never have a dirty bum. That's not my motto, but we'll go with it today. How are you doing, Chirpy? Welcome in. I hope your day is going well. Since I am on a higher plane right now, I'm gonna drown these motherfuckers, because they are causing me all kinds of problems that I don't want to deal with. Goodbye. Hello, I have arrived. I haven't been awake too long. I was up way too late. Well, that sucketh. Looks like the snails came and left their trail. So every now and then you get kind of a world event, and one of them is like god snails or whatever, and they leave this trail of swamp across the map. Why is this guy so strong? Holy shit! I need these people to get out and start breeding. You blame the cool guy you found on Twitch last night? Righto. Always good to find new friends. What are they doing? I am a bigger civilization than him at the moment, so... Oh, I don't have anybody at my... That's why. Okay, and they have... I've got to get somebody to my... Ankh. There we go. Please win. Thank you. All right, now we can build a knight and hopefully get rid of these fuckers. Get out of my house. He's fucking hot. I want him to fly out to Canada and give me passionate, or I mean, what? Well, I don't know about all that. That's your business. But I'm glad you found somebody you like. Kick his ass. There we go. These guys are being a pain, really. I can actually call him daddy. Well, that's good, I suppose. Single divorced man, so it's not like he's unavailable. Well, maybe you two will hit it off and have a wonderful grand adventure together. Okay, I'm about done with this shit. My civilization's a little bit bigger. He's kind of got me blocked in here. I need my people to get out and go fight. I think I'm gonna have to start destroying the landmass that I've built. The alternative is to build like one house on high ground and then just flood the whole place again. Could just start putting divots in the land and destroying their little hovels. This one, like, the first map is easy, and then like they immediately start getting you deeper into tougher matches. Putting you on the same landmass and stuff like that. Sunlight, welcome in. It's good to see you. All the dancing bunnies. I hope you are doing well. Sunlight is another fantastic streamer that I highly recommend. They're actually using their stream to get a better understanding of English. So they do words on stream 24/7. And it's always fun to go in there and meet new people and play some words on stream. If you've never played words on stream, it's really fun. Just a nice, easy, Twitch integrated, chat integrated game that requires some fun teamwork. So please help Sun out by going over and giving him a follow and enjoying some words on stream, as well as Anno 1800. Sun plays Anno, which is really fun to watch. It's a great city builder. I've always enjoyed the Anno series. 2021. Thank you for your lurk, Groucho. We appreciate you being here. All right, my civilization is much larger than his now. We're going to end this in just a second as soon as I get the Armageddon ability. All right, now that I have my priest again, I want them to go and expand my great nation. So the reason I decided to play this today was really because part of my thinking this weekend, and getting back to the discussion and the thoughts that I've been having lately, I feel like I have gotten away from playing the games that I really enjoy. The classic retro titles, mostly Nintendo and Super Nintendo era games, to play new things that, I mean, they're not bad, they're great games, but it's not what I have historically enjoyed doing while playing. Like, I enjoy chatting and I enjoy gaming, but I like to game with other people, not necessarily playing a multiplayer game, but like interacting with people while gaming, if that makes sense. And that used to be a lot easier when playing a game was something you did locally. But games have become so remote and so like online multiplayer has replaced LAN parties, which is sad because LAN parties were fucking awesome. But you don't you don't get to play with people in person so much anymore. So the thing I've enjoyed about these old games is you get to kind of play without too much what's the word I'm looking for? Play without too much. It's not involvement. It's like there's not a lot at stake. It's not something you have to put huge amounts of effort into, or maybe effort's not the right word, but priority, maybe, I think is the right word. You don't have to put as much priority into the game. You can kind of just play and still have plenty of time to like chat and have a good time. We're doing Armageddon. This is stupid. This needs to stop. Go kill people. Oh shit. He had like nobody left. Gotta love that 16-bit audio. All right, let's see. He cannot earthquake, he cannot swamp, night, or volcano, but he can flood me. Well, which floods everybody. But since he can't do anything, water's fatal, swamps are shallow. No, water is harmful, not fatal. So if flooding will allow him to like rebuild land under his people, which is stupid. You can build on people and towns. Landscape is desert. His reaction and rating is very slow, so this should be a relatively simple game. And we need to immediately start building on higher ground, because if he does flood, it won't change. It won't change anything on my end. Get out of the house. Come on. Go do something. Make new houses. There you go. Make a new house. Build a new house. Very good. So I'm playing this because I want to kind of get back to maybe not being an exclusive Super Nintendo streamer, but I want to, and this is getting into plans. Like, this is what I've been trying to get to today as far as discussion topic. I want to, it's not that I don't want to play new stuff. Like, I still want to play Skyrim. I still, maybe if we can get Fable to work, I'll do that. But I kind of want to get back to playing older titles more often. Mostly Nintendo, because that's what was around. Even PlayStation is starting to get into games with a more modern feel, that is just not, it's kind of not really my MO, if that makes sense. But it's also more dedication to franchises that I love. Like, I love Zelda, so I still want to play like newer Zeldas, newer Metroids, but they're properties that had their start in a much simpler era of gaming, and those are the ones that I really enjoy playing. So what I got the other day was actually a ROM hack of A Link to the Past called The Winter Lion. And what I'd like to do is start playing, variants of older titles. And of course, they will be first playthroughs because, it's not something that you can just get off of eBay. They're not actual physical cartridges that you can just get off eBay or from a nostalgic brick and mortar game shop, retro gaming store. But I want to continue to play the games that I've loved for years with a little bit more of a challenge to them, which may lend itself at some point to obviously challenge runs like speed running, randomizers, and things like that, which will always breathe new life into old games. Not that I don't enjoy just a great casual playthrough of most of the things I play anyway. Like, I could just play Mega Man X as is over and over again. And I did play Mega Man X Alpha at one point, and that was a nightmare. That was one of those, let's see how difficult we can make this very simple classic game. And those kind of things are fun, but also introduce challenges that can just be mind numbing sometimes. But like this right now, I'm just having a good time with this. Like, it's not challenging, it's really basic, and I'm not really, this is something I've always thought about this channel, and I want to keep it that way, is this isn't about the gaming. This is about the community and hanging out together and chatting and having a good time. The game is pretty secondary to that. All right. I I think what we need to do now is come over here and futz with him a little bit. It doesn't really kill him so much. Like, he's still got, like, none of his people died, but it messes with the civilization as a whole and just kind of delays any significant advancement that they could make. What I need now really is a flat place to put down my cross and start building a high priest with some strength that'll be enough to turn into a knight. And where my priest must have died somewhere. Oh, yep. Okay, so now that I have a priest over here, drop that there, start getting these people strengthened up. Why does he keep dying? I thought I put it down here. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and... No, let me check his stats first. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There you are. Okay. Query tool. Oh yeah, he's strong. Decently strong. He's like no strength at all. I'd like him to get a little bit of that yellow bar, and then I can start putting him out to expand again. So I was talking about plans, and I think I'm at a point with this whole streaming thing now. We've been on and off. I started streaming 4 years ago. And then we took a pretty long break, and we've come back, and we've been back for a little over a year now. And I feel like my priorities are changing. I love doing this, and we are growing. This community is fantastic, and it's growing rather quickly. And I love that, but it's making me want to prioritize it a little more. It was something that we worked really hard on before, and the community grew very well, and we had a great community, which I would say in a lot of ways, this community is so much better than it was before. I feel like the quality of the people that have gravitated to the invasion, it is far superior to the quality of person that we had before. Not that the community wasn't great before, and not that we didn't have some amazing people, a lot of whom have returned this time around. But the contingent that I was trying to get rid of has not returned, which I'm very happy about. I'm not surprised, but I am very happy. I'm gonna make another night. Somebody become a priest. All right, now you can go out and do stuff. There is swamp somewhere. Oh shit, there it is. Fucking slugs. I have always made it my Twitch mission, my goal, and what I've always talked about on this channel is doing my best to prove that it's possible to have a great growing community while maintaining a minimal investment, and that's not what it's meant to sound like. What I mean is, you don't have to have the greatest camera, the best knowledge of how streaming software works. It doesn't have to be the most beautiful setup or layout, you know, on stream. What I have is very basic. I have a Yeti microphone. I have a Logitech camera. My mouse and keyboard are also Logitech, but they're not, you know, a $300 keyboard and a $150 mouse. My headset is a little better than it used to be, because what I had was great, but you guys, in your amazingness, have blessed me with the ability to upgrade some gear, which just recently netted us 2 new games to play. So thank you to all of you I now have The Last Faith, which I'm looking forward to playing, as well as Frontier Hunter, both of which are Metroidvania style games. The Last Faith more of a gothic horror setting, and Frontier Hunter being a more colorful castle crawling experience. But I've always set out to make the point that you don't have to have experience as a marketing guru or a tech genius to put on a good stream. And I think that we have been very successful as a community in proving that. One of the more successful communities, in fact, in proving that. So that's a lot on you guys for just being here and being active and chatty in the community and being good friends and supportive to each other. I think this community has proved a lot, to the point that you don't have to have all the things to be successful in this endeavor. And I have also always said that it has never been my goal to be a Twitch partner, which I hold true to. I don't think it's necessary. That's not where I want that. All right, let's put that there. That being said, recently I have been thinking about the ancillary benefits of being a partner. And while I don't want to ruffle any feathers or make anyone think that we are selling out, I hope that nobody has that feeling. I have decided that I would like to perhaps push and regrow this community back to the level it once was and see if partner is possible. Because there are some ancillary benefits to being a partner that not only not to help myself, but to better our community, I think would be helpful. Because I think that this particular community, and when I talk about my community and our community, what I'm really talking about is the greater and larger group of people that I hang out with and that I support and I talk to, who also come in here, that we share a general audience. Um, I feel like if partner were possible, there are things I could do and opportunities that would be open to me that would help our community grow. Um, we have some fantastic streamers in this group uh, who deserve more, who want more. Now we have some that are very happy with what they have, and they're very happy growing the way that they are growing, or happy with the audience that they have. Or the audience that they garner just by random walk-ins, but there are others who have a plan and want to grow, and they don't have the algorithm doesn't. They're great streamers who have loyal viewers who put on a great show that people would enjoy if they knew it was there, but the algorithm just doesn't allow them to be seen all the time. Which is why rating and shout outs and word of mouth and stuff like that is great for smaller communities. Oh my god, my nose itches. It has been a week, guys. The allergies are real. And I feel like if I could push for partner, because I feel like there's a good chance for this stream. We'll call it this stream. This intimate community that we have here, the invasion, has potential to be a unique stopping place on the Twitch platform. Partner is it's a real possibility. We don't have anywhere near the numbers right now, and that's because I rebranded and started over from 0 follows. And we have to rebuild. And while I retained my affiliate status, those who have returned from before have created a solid foundation of viewership and support that I would like to grow again. Being here for a little over a year at this point, we are just shy of 200 community members. Of course, not all of those are active. I'd say we probably have about 50 people who come in here on a regular basis. And to those of you who do, I am eternally grateful and thankful for your support and your activity in the chat. That's where I want to focus, and that is what I want to use to grow. I want to have a good, active, friendly, fun, humorous. It can be immature. That works great for me. But that's what I want to have in here. Is I want to have a good scrolling chat, a good group of people who are not just enjoying being here to see a game, but want to interact with each other, want to say hello, and want to be a part of, want to be a friendship circle with each other. So I'm going to restate my intentions now and change the direction of that a little bit. The new goal here is to focus on a more retro feel to the stream while still doing some more modern and newer stuff. Um, I've always hated the idea of being variety. I think that's a catch-all term, and it's not bad or wrong. It's just not. It's not the word that I want to use to describe us. It's like you're speaking right from my heart. Couldn't say it better myself. Well, see, and that's why I love being a part of your community, Maiden, is because you exude that very genuine uh desire to have a friend group, a circle, and a community that just wants to enjoy being together. And so many streams, so many people. Obviously, I can't call anyone out particular, and I don't really even have a name in particular, honestly. But there are so many communities I go into, and they have such a strict, let's call it a procedure, because that's basically what it is. You go in and there's a very linear process going on where that person is focused on creating growth for a specific purpose of monetization or setting a particular niche. Like Valorant streamers are there to play Valorant, like that's what they do. Minecraft players are there to play Minecraft. That's what they do. And they want to grow and monetize on playing that one game. Which is professional gaming. You don't even have to be competitive in like league gaming. You can monetize on being a solo player by being amazing at one game. But you see that process and that focus. And a lot of times when those people succeed and become partners, sometimes you see the shift. Sometimes it's very obvious, and it's the chat scrolls by so fast you can't even read it, much less type something in and anybody see it. They're not there for the chat anymore. They're not there for the community. They're there to play a game, and the people that want to watch them are there because they want to watch that game. Literally pulled me up for my worst time mentally. They mean a lot more to me than they know. Oh, we know, Maiden. And we appreciate you and are happy to be a part of what you have built. So you have explained it, and we do know. I want you to know that we do know. And we are happy to be there for you and be a part of what you are creating. But those exact words could be said here. And that is what we are working on. Fucking love all you guys. We love you too. And I love all of you guys who come in here and hang out and have a great time each day. But getting on with all of that, I've said enough of that. I'm keeping it a little shorter. We've been on for about an hour and a half today, and I need to shut it down so I can move on and get the stuff done today that I need to do. This weekend is my anniversary, my 16th anniversary. And I have set aside Friday afternoon and overnight into Saturday to spend with Lyle. We got a little cozy place up in the mountains. for Friday night that will take me away from my computer early enough that I will not be able to stream on Friday. Also, Wednesday, I will be here Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to be doing yet. I know that we're going to be able to do it. Sounds absolute bliss. Yes. And thank you for the happy anniversary. I am looking forward to it greatly. Today I wasn't sure was going to happen, but we did get some time in. Wednesday's going to happen, but it might also be differently timed and shorter than usual. I appreciate you guys. I know I set up a schedule and I'm trying to stick to it. Wednesday is a plan. I'm off. Yay! It'll be good to see you in here. I hope you can make it. Where was I? Yes, Friday's not going to be a stream, so we might do Thursday to make up for it, just so we can get some time in this week. I know that I set Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 o'clock as our schedule. I know, and it's been great, but I haven't really stuck to it, which is as much for my stability as it is to give you all something to look forward to at a certain time on a certain day. Like, people have things going on and they come and go, but I like you guys to know that I'm going to be here at a certain time. Like, I consider this an obligation, a job, something that I would like to do full time. With Declan getting a little bit older, he's still asleep right now. I'm happy that he decided to take a longer nap this morning than he usually does. Usually his late nap is the longer one. With him getting a little bit older, I'm not going to be needed as much to directly watch over him. There will be play dates, and hopefully we're getting to a point financially where we are stable enough that, like, a daytime, I don't want to call it daycare, but like the like 4 hours, like the half day daycare where they can go and interact with other kids and like play, it is a possibility now. Thank you for the bunnies, son. I always love little cute animal emotes. They're the best. So I'm gonna have more time during the day regularly, and right now we've dropped down to 3 days because I've got to have the stability and the schedule and the timing and all that kind of thing. But I do want to get back to maybe possibly doing this full time. So I do consider it a priority and a job to do this. So that means a regular schedule. And I've been poor about doing that recently because having a structured time to do this is not only good for you guys, it's good for me to have that stability. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, which is key. So yeah, I think I've rambled on enough. I think I've stated my intentions clearly. And that is Lyle calling me. So, guys, I'm going to turn my mic off and talk to her. Stick around for just a minute. We're going to raid out, but I will not be speaking to it. So until next time, you all stay frosty and happy invading, aliens.